All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, YAHAWASHI, Rekahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. I also would like to give double honors to the high priest man who taught them, but peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim who are putting on as the elect, who are striving for perfection and that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kasada GMS, Great Millstone, Austin, Texas. And I was motivated and inspired to do a lesson just going into a video that was turned out to be artificial intelligence that was posted about, the chariots in the sky and everything, But I was motivated to do a lesson just going into how, man, the Lord is going to show up and show out in Austin, Texas, man. Yeah, all right. The Lord has already declared these things from the ancient of times. All right. So that might have been fake, but the Lord is coming back, and these words are faithful and true. All right. He's coming with that judgment. I'm going to kick it off here in Isaiah 46:10. And prayerfully, this is edifying, uplifting, comforting to the body. All right. Isaiah 46:10 says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure, man. So the Lord's pleasure is to set ultimately the righteous kingdom up on earth. The kingdom of Yahweh is coming. It's going to be ruled over by YAHAWASHI ultimately, all right, King David. So we're coming into the time that the Lord is visiting this earth in which he created. All right, we're getting hit with earthquakes, all sorts of weather calamities, all sorts of wars, rumors of wars, nation rising up against nation. Wickedness is at an all-time level. All right, all the signs that the Lord has told us to be watching for diligently are hitting off right now. All right, so we understand that the Lord is soon to return as it's been prophesied about inside of these scriptures. So this is Jude 1:14. It says, and Enoch, also the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints to execute judgment upon all and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against them. All right, so the Lord is coming with that judgment, and these saints, all right, these are the chariots in which, the Lord is going to be riding in, the heavenly vehicles, all right, that are going to be shooting lasers and zapping shit, man. It's going to be a fearful sight, all right, to see the sky crack, when the Lord returns, all right, zapping shit. All right, this is Isaiah 47:3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So when the Lord returns this time into the entire earth, we'll see that, man, he's not come to negotiate and sit down and weigh out some terms on how, we should be this and do that. Man, he's come to wage war, man. He's come to bring that judgment. Let's get this. The Lord's coming to plead with fire. This is Isaiah 66:16. It says, for by fire and by his sword would the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh Bashim YAHAWASHI shall be many. Okay, so the Lord is coming with that judgment, that wrath, that righteous recompense ultimately for the house of Edom, the Edomites, the self-proclaimed white people out here, or the elite that are ruling this world in wickedness right now, man. All right, so it's a righteous recompense getting ready to happen up on the face of this earth, and it's going to happen here in Austin, Texas as well. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 13:3. Let's hit this again. This is Isaiah 47:3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. All right, so the Lord's not coming back as a man. He's coming back as a demon-like power. All right, that angel of destruction, as it talks about in the book of Exodus. All right, the Lord is coming back to bring pain, man. All right, the destroyer. Okay, 2nd Ezra 13:3 says, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heavens, goes into the clouds. All right, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him, man. a very fearful sight, and see the Lord returning with all that power, man, traveling in the strength of his Father. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and 4. It says, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth filled when it fleeth the fire. All right, so these lasers are going to be zapping shit when the Lord returns, man, melting things. All right, there's movies, blockbusters that show this, like Independence Day, when Mars attacked, all sorts of videos that basically depict invasion of of people from a different world coming, and ultimately this world is going to be overthrown by a fierce power, man. All right. It's Revelations 19:11. It says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. All right. That white represents pure, righteous power. All right. And that horse represents power. And it says, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. All right. Because these words are the words of the Lord, his counsel. And this is what's standing in this time frame in which we live in. These things that were written inside these scriptures are the vision, and this vision is speaking. Okay. And it says, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. So he's not coming back once again to shake hands and go to, we need to make treaties and diplomacy. Nah, he's coming to destroy, to judge and make war. 12 says, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but himself, man. His eyes were as flame of fire, goes into the lasers, beams coming out of the chariots. It says, and on his head were many crowns, because he's overthrowing the government of Babylon the Great, of this earth, and this earth was given into the hands of the wicked, who is Esau. All right, so he's conquering all and destroying all on the face of this earth. It says, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And ultimately, that name is YAHAWASHI, man. All right, that's the name that was given, that's been given to the elect of the house of Israel, that they'll be calling upon. All right, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are delivered. All right, YAHAWASHI, which means he saves and he delivers. YAHAWASHI, he saves and he delivers. All right, this is Acts 4 and 12. It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved, man. That name is YAHAWASHI, man. So not Christ, not Huwasha, and all this other shit these people are coming up with these days. All right, the Lord is coming back to judge and make war, man. All right, let's see. Let's get this. Revelation 1 and 7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also who pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, man. All right, it's going to be a time of none other. All right, just looking at that image that was artificially made and all of that, man, it's still not far-fetched. All right, when the Lord comes, it's going to be something so out of this world that we have never even seen before. It's going to completely just, put the fear of the Heavenly Father inside of you, man, and all the inhabitants of the earth. It says, and all kindreds of this earth shall wail because of him. All right, let's get into some of these clouds, these images, man, these so-called UFOs or UAPs and everything, man. They might be, some of them might be, artificial intelligent, but just the idea that the Lord is coming, with something that's so strange, that, we can't even really fathom at this point. All right, let's see. Grab this right quick. Strangeness. Salvation. Austin likes to pride itself on being weird, man. This is gonna be some weird shit to see, man. All right, this is gonna be as weird as it gets. Let's see. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and 2. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. So it's going to be something just utterly mind-blowing when the Lord returns, man. All right? When the Lord returns with his angels. All right? This is Isaiah 66:15. It says, "For behold, the Lord YAHAWASHI will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire," man. It's going to be death everywhere. Okay? Death everywhere. This is last but not least. This is Psalm 68:17. I'm going to get up out of here. "The chariots of Yahweh, our power, are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place," man. So, man, the Lord is amongst his people, and he is fighting for his people and delivering his people in this time frame, man. All right. So, man, it's our salvation is going to be, what's they say, stranger than fiction, or reality is stranger than fiction. Get it? I don't want to mess it up. Let's see. And which we're quickly approaching. Reality stranger than fiction, which is a quote. It says, "Reality is stranger than fiction," means that real life events can sometimes be more unbelievable and extraordinary than stories made up in fiction, man. So it's going to be something far more than what we believe, man. This Wisdom of Solomon says, Wisdom of Solomon 5:2, "When they see it, which is all the inhabitants of the earth, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for," man. So, man, we are in wonderful times, all right, to be alive. Let's see. Grab this right here. Lord willing, I get up out of here. This is Matthew 13:17. "So for verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them," man. So, man, the Lord is speeding up the times in this time frame which we living in. All right. And these prophecies are hitting off. It's a beautiful time to be alive, man. So with that, perfectly, this is edifying, uplifting, comforting to the body. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem, Rakahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Also like to give double honors to the high priest, man, who taught them, but peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim, who are putting on as the elect. Shalom.